If your cat follows you to the bathroom, he might be secretly suffering. When our feline follows us to the bathroom, most of us just assume he's being weird, needy, or maybe just obsessed with us. But this behavior isn't random at all. There are actually hidden reasons behind it that you see every single day but don't recognize yet. These are 5 hidden reasons why your cat keeps following you to the bathroom, and by the end, you'll discover that your cat has been trying to send you an important message you completely missed this whole time. Reason number 1. Your cat is protecting you in your most vulnerable moment. This sounds sweet at first, but when you understand what's actually happening in your cat's brain, it gets deep. Most people don't realize that the bathroom is one of the most vulnerable places you go in your home. You're alone and you're distracted. In the wild, this is when predators attack, and your cat knows this. A 2021 study from the University of Lincoln found that cats retain their wild survival instincts even after thousands of years of living with humans. When they see you enter a small, enclosed space and close the door, their predator awareness system kicks in. They're not being cute, they're going into guard mode. Think about it. In the wild, cats are both hunters and prey. They're small enough that larger animals can attack them, so they developed a survival strategy. Never let a vulnerable member of your colony go somewhere isolated without backup. When you walk into the bathroom and shut the door, your cat sees you as a vulnerable member of their colony, and their instinct screams, "I need to make sure they're safe." That's why they scratch at the door if you lock them out. That's why they sit and stare at you the entire time. They're not judging you, they're scanning for threats. But here's where it gets even crazier. Animal behaviorist Dr. Mikel Delgado from UC Davis revealed something shocking. Cats position themselves between you and the door when they follow you into the bathroom. They're literally creating a defensive barrier. If a threat came through that door, your cat would be the first line of defense. You thought they were being needy, but they're actually being your bodyguard. Now, reason number 2 is more interesting. It reveals something that's hardwired into your cat's DNA, something they've been doing since they were kittens. And when you realize what it means, you'll never feel annoyed by this behavior again. Reason number 2. Your cat has separation anxiety, and the bathroom triggers it worse than anywhere else. Most people think separation anxiety only happens in dogs, but that's completely wrong. A groundbreaking 2019 study from Oregon State University studied over 100 cats and found that 64% of them showed signs of secure attachment to their owners, just like human children attach to their parents. And your bathroom is the one place in your home where this attachment gets triggered more than anywhere else, because it's the only place where you regularly close the door and lock them out. Think about it from your cat's perspective. They can follow you to the kitchen, to the bedroom, to the living room, except the bathroom. That's where you disappear behind a barrier they can't cross. In your cat's mind, that closed door might as well be a wall between dimensions. They have no idea if you're coming back. Dr. Sarah Ellis, a feline behavior specialist, explains it like this. Cats don't understand doors the way we do. When you close a door, they don't think, "Oh, my owner is using the bathroom." They think, "My family member just vanished, and I can't get to them." That's why they meow outside the door. That's why they stick their paws underneath trying to reach you. They're not being dramatic, they're genuinely distressed. However, it gets even more heartbreaking. Some cats have experienced trauma. Maybe they were abandoned. Maybe they were separated from their mother too early. Maybe they lived in a shelter. For those cats, every closed door triggers a deep primal fear. What if they never come back? So, when your cat follows you to the bathroom before you can close the door, they're not invading your privacy. They're making sure they don't lose you. If you have one of these attached cats and you've been pushing them away or locking them out, you might actually be causing them psychological stress without even realizing it. Which brings us to reason number 3 that is going to completely change your perspective, because it reveals that your bathroom isn't just a room to your cat, it's actually a resource zone, and what they're actually doing there is way more strategic than you think. Reason number 3. Your cat is claiming resource territory, and you are the most valuable resource. Here's something most cat owners don't understand. Cats don't see rooms the way we do, they see resource zones. The kitchen is the food zone, the bedroom is the sleep zone. But when it comes to the bathroom, that's one of the richest resource zones in your entire house, and your cat knows it. Let me break this down. The bathroom has running water from the sink and shower. Cats are instinctively drawn to fresh, moving water because in the wild, that means it's safe to drink. It has texture, tile floors, bath mats, shower curtains, towels. Cats love exploring different surfaces because it stimulates their senses. It has your scent, which is strongest in the bathroom. Your towels, your clothes, your soap, your toothbrush. Everything smells like you. For your cat, this scent means safety and territory. But here's the kicker. According to feline territorial behavior research, when your cat follows you to the bathroom, they're not just exploring the space. They are scent marking it by rubbing against you, the walls, and the fixtures. They're essentially saying, this zone belongs to my colony. My human is here, so this is our territory. And here's the part that blew my mind when I learned it. When you're in the bathroom, you're basically a sitting target for your cat's attention. Think about it. In the living room, you're watching TV. In the kitchen, you're cooking. In the bedroom, you might be sleeping or on your phone. But in the bathroom, you're sitting still. You're not distracted. You're not going anywhere. Your cat has learned that the bathroom is the one place where they can get your full, undivided attention. So, when they follow you in and start rubbing against your legs or jumping on the counter to stare at you, they're not being random. They're being smart. They figured out that the bathroom is the best place to bond with you, get pets, and reinforce the social connection. It's like their VIP access pass to quality time. But as clever as that is, reason number 4 is where things get a little strange, because it involves a sensory ability that cats have while humans don't, and when you realize what they're detecting in that bathroom, you might actually feel a little creeped out. Reason number 4. Your cat is addicted to the sensory experience, and they've learned your routine down to the second. Most people never think about this, but cats experience the world in a completely different way than we do. Their hearing is 3 times more sensitive than ours. They can hear the electrical hum of your phone charging, the buzz of the light bulb, the flow of water through the pipes before you even turn the faucet on. Their sense of smell is 14 times stronger than ours. They can detect the chemical changes in the air when you shower, when you brush your teeth, when you use certain products. And the bathroom? It's like a theme park for their senses. The sound of running water is mesmerizing to them. The echo of your voice off the tile walls is sharper and more interesting than in other rooms. The steam from your shower changes the air temperature and humidity, which they can feel through their whiskers and skin. But here's where it gets absolutely wild. Your cat has been studying you. They've memorized your bathroom routine down to the exact minute. Researchers at Kyoto University in Japan found that cats have an incredible ability to predict their owner's behavior based on time patterns and environmental cues. They learn your schedule. They learn what you do when you wake up. They learn what happens before you leave the house. And the bathroom is part of that routine. If you go to the bathroom every morning at 7 a.m. before you feed them, they know. If you take a shower before bed every night, they know. If you brush your teeth after you come home from work, they also know. So when you start walking towards the bathroom, your cat's brain lights up with anticipation. Oh, this is the bathroom routine. This means X is about to happen next. And they follow you because they want to be part of that routine. They want to predict what's coming. It gives them a sense of control and security in their environment. But here's the interesting part. Some cats become so obsessed with these routines that if you break the pattern, like if you skip your morning bathroom trip or shower at a different time, they'll act confused, anxious, or even agitated. There are reports from cat owners who say their cat will sit outside the bathroom door at the exact time they usually go in, even if the owner isn't home, like the cat is waiting for a ghost. That's how these routines become deeply programmed in their brain. But as fascinating as all of that is, reason number 5 is the one that every cat owner needs to take seriously. This is the reason that could mean the difference between catching a problem early or missing it until it's too late. Reason number 5, your cat is trying to tell you something's wrong. If your cat suddenly starts following you to the bathroom more than usual, it could be a sign that they're the one who's suffering. Here's why this happens. Cats are masters at hiding pain and illness. In the wild, showing weakness means becoming prey, so even when they're sick, injured, or in pain, they'll act normal until they can't anymore. When a cat is feeling unwell, scared, or vulnerable, their instinct is to stay close to their primary caregiver, and because the bathroom is small, enclosed, and has your scent everywhere, it becomes a safe space for them. Veterinarians report that cats with the following conditions often exhibit clingy bathroom-following behavior. Kidney disease, or UTI. They associate the bathroom with water and relief, so they follow you there hoping you'll help them feel better. Hyperthyroidism causes anxiety and neediness, making them obsessively follow you everywhere, including the bathroom. Cognitive decline. Senior cats with cognitive issues get confused and disoriented. The bathroom routine becomes an anchor point that helps them feel secure. Pain or injury. Cats in pain seek comfort from their owners and will follow them to small enclosed spaces where they feel protected. And here's the part that breaks my heart. Some cats will follow their owner into the bathroom and just sit there, staring at them with wide eyes, not doing anything. That's not normal behavior. That's a distress signal. They're begging for help while saying no word. If your cat suddenly changes their bathroom-following behavior, if they go from never caring to always following you, or if they seem anxious, vocal, or clingy in that space, don't ignore it. Because sometimes your cat following you to the bathroom isn't quirky. It's a cry for help, and catching it early could save their life. Does your cat follow you to the bathroom, and has their behavior ever changed in a way that made you realize something was wrong? Let us know your experience in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I'd love to hear your story. By the way, if this video changed how you see your cat, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button, then give your cat a hug for me, and I'll see you in the next one.